Hey, what's going on, guys? StealthX242 here, back at it with another video. Today, this is going to be an informational video on the new update to D2 coming here around the next. I'm pretty sure it's the next season is when it's coming. But to start off, um, uh, this week at Bungie. This week at Bungie, all eyes are on Stage 7. Time and time again, the community humbles us. A few weeks ago, you were challenged with the Empyrean Foundation, requiring billions upon billions of fractaline to light a beacon of hope. You strategized your investments, brought riches to our dear friend Spider, and smashed 6 goals faster than we could have imagined. Here's an update on your shared progress. So at the moment, out of the like 9,777,777,000 fractaline we have to finish off with stage 7, we're at 6,721,502,200 fractaline. That's just right as of like 12 like literally at 12 today. So yeah, we did that, blah blah blah, doing good. So, taking a pass, this week we're putting into a magnifying glass on weapons. While swords were given a bit of an overhaul in functionality, other weapon archetypes are seeing some finer tuning. Damage values, ranges, and even reload canceling are on the table this time around. We know one of our first questions on your mind will be, is this a Crucible-centric update, or will PvE changes get this season as well? While the following changes will be coming out at the beginning of season, yeah, so next season, this is when this is going to come out. Some are in preparation for new PvE challenge coming later in the season. So yeah, there's a new Grandmaster difficulty on the Nightfall ordeals coming out later. So anyways, yeah, we'll get right into the weapon stuff changing. For this season of Redacted, we've adjusted quite a few weapon types alongside changes to swords that were announced 2 weeks ago. While these are not all the changes in the release, we are covering some important conversation topics here. So, Izanagi's Burden is a sniper rifle that can do a ton of damage with its unique perk called Honed Edge. Basically, what's happening with it is they're changing Outlaw to be no distractions, and then the animation speed of Honed Edge is no longer affected by the reload stat. So, like, now Honed Edge is always going to be reloading at the normal reload speed of what the reload speed of Izanagi's is regularly. Then sniper rifles. We gave sniper rifles an increased PvE damage back in Shadowkeep. We're removing that change for a few reasons. Sniper rifles have a lot of utility and safety due to their range and increased damage, and giving them too much of a leg up on their closer range counterparts. The gun only half widens at the difficulty of any given encounter goes up. The direct changes to an adaptive and rapid fire frame snipers were to make the differences in sub-archetypes more impactful again, as well as give the amount of parity adjustments to some shotguns and fusion rifles. So, for snipers, damage to major enemies and above has been reduced pre-Shadowkeep values, which is minus 20% of what it is currently. Adaptive snipers' precision modifier has been reduced from 3.25 to 2.95. Rapid fire snipers has a base impact has been reduced from 100 damage to 90 damage. So that means that no rapid fire snipers will no longer two-shot, body shot, and Crucible, I'm pretty sure. So that they're gonna definitely be nerfed in Twilight Oath for spamming. It's more of a precision-based kind of Fallout. If you're good with precision with snipers, then you can go rapid fire. But if you can't hit your snipes on the precision part, then you might want to go adaptive, so you can definitely two-hit kill. Grenade launchers. Through a combination of archetype adjustments, a new perk has been introduced. Grenade launchers have been quite powerful ever since Season of the Drifter. We've changed the aggressive frame archetype of the rapid fire sub-archetype to be more in line with the weapon's established conventions and slightly reduce the effectiveness of powerful enemies to give the other weapons some more breathing room. So aggressive frame now are rapid fire grenade launchers. We've never had a rapid fire grenade launcher before. Rapid fire grenade launchers have their damage reduced to account of their rate of fire, 0.8 times, but now also have increased reserves. Previously, aggressive grenade launchers fired faster than adaptive but had the same damage. So there's just nerfing the damage to account for that they fire faster. Hey Andy, just give me 1 sec, still doing the video. Damage to major enemies and above by power weapon grenade launchers is reduced by minus 10%. Lord of Wolves. Andy, you're going to like this one, and Tony too. Tony, you can check out the video that's I'll post a link in the Discord that we have after. I'm just making a video on the new adjustments next season. So, Lord of Wolves. Ease of use granted by the change of a ruler release to wolves is very difficult to approach and made the margin of error extremely large. So we pushed the two states apart via accuracy to ensure that the default state is the norm rather than an exception. With this change, release to wolves should be used at extremely close ranges against large targets instead of just being a better version of the default behavior. Release to wolves now significantly reduces the weapon's accuracy while active. Basically what that does is as soon as you proc release the wolves, your accuracy is... Of course we can't see this until we test it yet, but they're saying that your accuracy is significantly going to be worse. Last word. We introduced in the Season of Forge the last word, which became quite dominant due to his extremely forgiving maximum time to kill. Fanfire adjusts the precision scaler while hip firing, so hip firing now has more increased accuracy than it did before. Fanfire impact values have been adjusted. So precision fire ADS has been adjusted from 60, so they're equal at 67.95 right now. They're going to be buffed to 68.27 and 52.2. So when you're aiming down sights, your precision is going to be 52.2, and when you're hip firing, it's going to be 68 by far, completely. So and then non-precision hip aim down sights adjusted from 50.01 to 50.01 to 38 by 38. Yeah, so aiming down sights no longer provides additional effective range, damage, fall off. Aiming down sights no longer provides additional effective range. Oh, okay. Right, okay, so now the aiming down sights and the hip fire are now equal in range. Reduce stability for mouse and keyboard input. Oh, nice. So now that's okay. That's good. Reduce the effective range of last word. Nice. That's the purpose of it. To improve the experience, adjusted the way the target acquisition is handled while hip firing. Nice. Okay. Shotguns. Bigger thing, guys. Basically to sum up what's happening here is target acquisition for non-slug shotguns has been adjusted to no longer account for precision locations. Basically, what that means is before, when you were aiming with the shotgun, it would default going to the head for aim assist. Now it's going to go towards the chest, since on shotguns you really want more just of the pellets hitting rather than the pellets going for precision damage. Because when it's precision, more pellets fall away and then they multiply. So previously, target acquisition could actually cause the player's spread to deviate from the intended aim vector, causing most of the spread to miss. Yeah, making one-hit kills a lot less. Now it's going to be increased more one-hit kills. But now cone angle is adjusted on a per sub-archetype basis, which is no longer adjusted by the range stat. Aiming down sights no longer adjusts effective range for this weapon archetype. So now the hip fire and the aiming down sights is at the same range. It's also not as far as it was before. Fusion rifles. Similar to the same thing with shotguns, fusion rifles also suffered from some target acquisition from year 1 when they were in heavy ammo weapons, and now the perk when they were precision came along with them in year 1. So now, here we go. Target acquisition for fusion rifles has been adjusted to no longer account for precision locations. Previously, target acquisition could actually cause the player's volley to deviate from the intended aim vector, causing the volley to miss. Damage fall off for this weapon archetype can now floor at 0.5x, previously 0.75, so they nerfed its range, effective range of the impact, and the optic stat. So the aiming down sights now, zoom is a lot less than it was. That's basically what happened. And then backup plan. So backup plan on rapid fire sub-archetype weapon while adjust impact to match the rapid fire sub-archetype while active. Ooh, okay, this is a big nerf, guys. So basically, backup plan increases your coil charge time when you first pull it out for like 2 seconds. When you have backup plan on your fusion rifle and you pull it out, it's gonna now the damage, instead of being 49 on air until FR4, it's gonna be 35 per bolt, which is insane. That nerfs it completely. And the charge time is now set to match the rapid fire. So okay, so backup plan will now be the same as a rapid fire. Then auto rifles. Some small tweaks have been made to give auto rifles a small boost in efficiency in the Crucible, though they also influence in PvE. Basically, to sum it up, High impact frames, their damage was buffed from 22 per crit, or 22 per body and 33 per crit, to 22 per body and 35.2 per crit, which is good. That's a good thing. Precision frame, 17 per body and 25.5 per crit is now buffed to 17 per body and 27.2 per crit, which is good because precision means you want to be that you're more precision kind of shooter. And then adapted frames, they previously were 13.75, so 14 damage per body and 22 per crit, are now 15.75, so 16 per body and 25 per crit, which is crazy. That's nasty. That's Hard Light and Monte Carlo and all our 600 rounds per minute auto rifles. That's going to be nasty next season. Rapid fire frames, which is like 900 rounds per minute, so kind of like how fast Recluse shoots and how fast Service Regime and Sweet Business can shoot. They previously were 12.5, 18.75 at start for like Sweet Business, and that like because the damage kind of went. Well, you'll just see. And now it's been buffed to 13.4 and 20.01 as a default. So and then default and then precision, right? So basically, Service Regime at full charge up time and Sweet Business at full charge up time is going to do 20 per head and 13.4 per body. Sweet Business that fast you can that's going to increase the time to kill so fast. That is so good. So there's some of the biggest changes coming to weapons, but be sure to check out the official package notes in early March for the full list. We also have a preview of exotic armor changes, also tuning to your supers and abilities in the coming weeks. Stay tuned. So yeah, that's going to be the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helped to let you know what's coming into D2. This is all amazing things. This has helped balancing what is currently here. And yeah, if you are currently playing and you have not donated your Fractaline and you're investing, maybe it would be smarter to stop investing and help donate, because the faster we can get this 3 billion Fractaline and this whole Stage 7 done, I'm pretty sure Trials has been confirmed. We don't know if it's completely been confirmed, but it's what's been speculated as coming back for that. So yeah, don't